Sammy, you've got your YouTube channel, Sammy Guevara on YouTube, which people should obviously subscribe to. Once you are officially on TNT every single week, is that going to continue, and what is that content going to look like?
I get a lot of those questions. I feel like there'd be no reason to stop it. It's another platform for to promote AEW as well as promote myself. So I see a ton of cameras right here. So yeah, make sure to go subscribe. Sammy Guevara on YouTube.
Sammy, you've been on the blog posting about training, getting ready for this weekend, kind of in particular. You know, there's not anything announced, but is there anything that you can tell us that you were particularly getting ready for?
I mean, I'm always getting ready for, an opportunity. I'm not going to spoil anything, but you never know what can happen to wrestling. I brought my gear, so I'm not saying I'm wrestling tomorrow, but you never know what can happen. Someone can get hurt, so I'm always ready for an opportunity, even if the opportunity's not there.
So if you could have that opportunity to fight somebody or wrestle somebody in AEW, who do you want to fight tomorrow night? Looking at Darby Allin, who are we talking about here?
Whoever's going to give me the most eyes, They got that pretty title, so I feel like it'll look a lot better on me.
With you vlogging on the road all the time, what are some of the biggest things that you notice cause drawbacks or things that you run into that are problems while trying to do that while doing your thing at a show?
It's just another thing to worry about. It's like, I got to get content as well as worry about my match. But I somehow make it work.
Sammy, they announced you and Cody for the first AEW show on TNT. And, Cody's so far worked with Darby Allin. He's kind of trying to work with the younger guys and stuff. For you, is there a pressure on that? Because that show that night, it's not just AEW, there's another show as well. Mm-hmm. How are you feeling going into that now with all the elements?
Oh, it's definitely, like you said, it's going to be a lot of pressure. Very first match in the TV history. I'm looking forward to it, I feel like a lot of people are writing me off. They think, Cody's just going to get the W. But I'm Sammy Guevara, I'm the best ever. I feel like this interview is the best ever simply because I'm here, right? And October 2nd, I feel like I'm going to prove that once again, that I'm Sammy Guevara, the best ever. It doesn't matter who I'm in the ring with. Cody Rhodes, cool. He's got the big name. He's been all over the world. But to me, he's just a body in the way of where I'm trying to get to.
You've been pretty vocal about the pressures of traveling and how tiring that can be. Now that you're going to be going to city every single week, what are you looking forward to and or kind of not looking forward to going forward?
I feel like it's going to be better than how it's been because I've traveled like 4 days in a row, 5 a.m. flights every single day. It's just Wednesdays, right now at least, and then maybe a pay-per-view or whatever on a Saturday, Sunday. So I feel like it's going to be a much better schedule for me in the beginning at least.
Sammy, being the first ever one-on-one match in AEW's history at Double or Nothing, and then being the first ever one-on-one match on TV, how does that feel?
It's what I've worked my entire life for, and what a way to start off, right? You want the most eyes on you. You want the most eyes to keep watching the show. So put the best ever on first, and I'm going to show everybody watching exactly why AEW is the show to watch.
Sammy, you said you're the best ever, but tomorrow the best in the world is going to be at Starrcast to do a panel, CM Punk.
Oh, okay.
And there's talk he might show up. He might show up at the pay-per-view. Is he someone that you would like to get in the ring with?
If I want to bless him by letting him be across the ring with me, then sure. I feel like a lot of people, that don't have a lot of eyes on it, right? But if he does, it'll be a mistake. He should have stayed retired. If he wants to return, I'll prove that it's a mistake for him.
Sammy, talk about working with the British guys, with Kip and with Jimmy, because, coming from Mexico, Britain, very different styles.
Kip, he's super good. I wasn't too familiar with him until, what was the show called? Double or Nothing? Yeah, no, he's super good, and I think it's good that he's a part of AEW. And, I didn't get the W against him that night, so I'm looking to get a rematch with him.
You've got your loyal fans, the Panda fam that has been following you, and obviously you're really close to them. They give you bang drinks and other presents throughout.
Oh, yeah.
Are you worried about moving forward with AEW that you might not have that same interaction with them?
No, I always know, once you grow, maybe the loyalty, the diehards, I feel like they'll always be there. But I'm not expecting to get gifts like I got today. I got so many gifts. It was insane. I have the whole entire bag of Dragon Ball Z stuff. But, it's a give and take. So I may not get the same gifts, but my social media is all the fans online. That'll all grow, even if the gifts don't come.
What's the craziest gift you've ever gotten?
I got a bag of dicks one time. A bag of gummy dicks. Let me specify.
Did you eat the bag of dicks?
I had to. I had to try it, you know?
So we're talking about how this is an exciting time in your career right now, right? And how much is going on for you. But thinking ahead to the future, what is it you want to be known for? People look back on your career 30, 40 years from now, and what is the thing that you want to be your legacy?
Just a kid who tried and did it and made it happen. You know, that's another thing why I do these videos online and all that, is not only to show my journey, but to show kids that have something they want to do that maybe people tell them they can't do. I want to show them that, hey, I did it, and there's no reason why you can't do it too.
Who was your inspiration to get into the game?
That'd be Rey Mysterio, and I got to wrestle him 2 times, so that was like my idol growing up, and to be able to get in the ring with him, go across the ring with him was like a dream come true pretty much.
What are your thoughts on Ray's future since they've been talking about retirement and all those kind of things?
I haven't even been paying attention to it, to be honest.
Couple more guys. Out of your 4 bosses, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Cody, who's your favorite boss and why?
Oh, man.
Way to put somebody on the spot.
See, I'm wrestling Cody, the first one, so I'm going to have to just go with Cody on that one, right? Yeah.
You talked a lot about raising your profile. How much does AEW raise your profile here in America, particularly?
Oh, big time. You know, I was going to Mexico and Japan and all that. But, yeah, definitely ever since AEW started, it's been crazy the amount of interactions I get online.
Follow-up question to your earlier question about bosses. You have a lot of executive VPs who are professional wrestlers. And then you have Tony Khan at the top. What's the dynamic like working for that entire group of bosses?
What do you mean dynamic?
So Tony Khan is obviously a huge professional wrestling fan,
Right.
followed up with having Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega there as professional wrestlers. Do you ever see the push and pull between fans and pro wrestlers, the creative structure? How does all that play out for a wrestler like yourself?
For me, I've had no problems so far. It's been going pretty smoothly. I feel like everybody kind of knows what they're doing. Everybody has a good mind for the business, and I think it's something different. You know, I've dealt with other promotions, other shows, where it's not. It doesn't feel this smooth. You know, it doesn't run that smoothly. I don't know. So far, it's been good.
When you found out that there was going to be another show on Wednesday nights at the same time as AEW, how did you find out, and what was your reaction?
I just saw like the social media, like the rumors or whatever, and then when it was official, I was like, "Wow, we're in the Wednesday Night Wars." That's the same that's going around. It's wild, you know. Like I said, this is all I've ever wanted to do, and to now be going head to head with NXT, it's a wild life we live, you know, and nothing's impossible. But I'm gonna prove, you know, first match ever, that our show is the best show.
Last one, guys.
With all the decision makers being such fans of wrestling, how do you think that that's going to affect the product, and how do you think that'll help AEW as a whole?
What was this question?
So with all the decision makers being the Bucks, Cody, you know, Tony being a big fan, and they've all talked about how they're all still fans. Do you think that helps the overall dynamic for AEW, and it'll help you guys have a better product as opposed to what we see in other places?
Oh, for sure. I mean, when you see that people are passionate about what they do, I feel like they're trying to put on the best product that there is. When there's people lacking passion or just have no idea what the business is, you see that stuff doesn't make sense, blah, 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 other stuff. But so far, I feel like we're in the right track, and I feel like it's just going to keep growing from here.